SpaceX receives FAA clearance for Starship's third test, 5 Indian Ocean landings planned. This is not investment advice. The author has no position in any of the stocks mentioned. .com has a disclosure and ethics policy. After sharing a tentative launch date for Starship through a live stream link on Elon Musk's X earlier this month, SpaceX is sticking with a Thursday launch date for the world's largest rocket. SpaceX's third Starship test flight, dubbed IFT-3, is slated to launch from Boca Chica, Texas early morning local time tomorrow, according to the firm's latest update posted just moments back. The update came just as the Federal Aviation Administration, FAA, gave the go-ahead for changes to Starship's landing profile, and then proceeded to authorize Starship IFT-3, or the OFT-3 as the FAA dubs it in its official statement, launch. SpaceX plans to conduct up to 5 Indian Ocean Starship landings, shares Finalysis. A key change for the third Starship flight, apart from upgrades to both rockets, involves the landing site. SpaceX shared earlier that this time around, it will try to land Starship in the Indian Ocean. According to the firm, this will allow it to attempt new techniques like in-space engine burns, as part of a broader array of testing objectives that will also see SpaceX try to reignite a Raptor engine in space. This change also meant that the FAA had to check whether the updates would affect the environment. The agency evaluates SpaceX's test operations under environmental law in the US, and the results of the FAA's evaluation were released earlier today. They gave SpaceX the go-ahead and determined that the Indian Ocean landing profile would not significantly impact the environment. The FAA also shared details for SpaceX's future Starship test. According to the agency, SpaceX plans to conduct up to a total of 10 nominal operations, including up to a maximum of 5 overpressure events from Starship intact impact and up to a total of 5 re-entry debris or soft water landings in the Indian Ocean, within 12 months of National Marine Fisheries Service, NMFS, correspondence through a concurrence letter. A copy of this letter, part of the FAA's release, was signed on March 7. The second stage Starship's landing site in the Indian Ocean. SpaceX plans 5 Starship hard landings in the Indian Ocean, according to the NOAA's concurrence letter. Image, concurrence letter for the Endangered Species Act Section 7 consultation for FAA's proposed licensing of SpaceX Starship Super Heavy operations in the Indian Ocean, NOAA and MFS. The FAA also shares the reason behind SpaceX's choice of the Indian Ocean as the landing site for the second stage Starship during the IFT-3 and subsequent tests. According to the agency, the need for expanding into the Indian Ocean stems from the increasing complexity and requirements of the Starship mission objectives. The current operational constraints limit optimization of launch trajectories and decrease the probability of success for early mission objectives. Landing operations in the Indian Ocean would give SpaceX the flexibility to design and execute launch trajectories that meet mission objectives. Additionally, the NOAA and MFS's contingency letter adds that the FAA first contacted it for an Indian Ocean landing site on November 21 as part of SpaceX's plans to conduct 5 landings. This was just 3 days after Starship IFT-2, and SpaceX officials met the NMFS in December. The meeting saw SpaceX inform the NMFS that it was going to revise their analysis of Starship's explosion based on information gathered about Starship's landing orientation during the most recent flight, which occurred on November 18, 2023. Some of SpaceX's test objectives for IFT-3 include a crucial propellant transfer demonstration, test of the second stage Starship payload bay and the aforementioned Raptor firing. The 2-hour launch window will open at 7 a.m. local time in Texas tomorrow, and the test will set the tone for Starship's 2024 test campaign.